Hey guys, welcome back to Amateur's Garage. We got a special surprise today. We got Mendez's C6 ZR1.
There she is.
Alrighty, so what do we have here, Mendez?
So this is my 2012 ZR1 3ZR. It's a Centennial Edition, so it's Corvette's like 100th year anniversary Corvette that they brought out. So obviously they only made that in 2012. So it's a little special because one, the color. They only made 206 ZR1s in 2012. And mine's actually number 205, so second to last.
Oh wow, so
pretty cool.
Pretty rare of a car, huh?
Obviously, you know, the infamous, LS9, 6.2.
Alrighty, so what are your plans for this car? What do you already got done to it?
It's just basic intake and the catback. My plan was to not modify it. Which, I mean, we've all been there, said that, done that, right? Obviously, just like you, I'm gonna do headers, and then the plan is to make somewhere in the low 7s to 750 for now. So that's going to be obviously a whole bunch of Kong stuff. So Kong 5-inch intake. You got to do the intercooler brakes on the blower. Nick Williams, whatever, 103 or something like that. And then so Cook's 2-inch headers, full exhaust. I have the Attribution exhaust already on there. And then we're going to do a Kong modified snout. Biggest restriction on the car is that snout, so it just needs as much air as it can. I'm also going to do ID 1050Xs and obviously run a flexible setup so I can put E85 in this thing. So for that, we'll probably need some sort of tire on there. Eventually, I think I'll get some CCWs just like my old Z06, and I think it'll be finished at that point. From there, drive it like that, and then eventually go heads cam with the 2650 setup and go, shoot for 850 plus.
Sheesh.
Yeah, big plans for this thing, man. But
there you
we'll
go.
see what happens.
When'd you get started on the mods? When do you think?
I'm set to drop it off at 21st Century Muscle Cars. They're here in Addison, and next week on Friday. I'm hoping it's about a week turnaround. Only problem right now is it's a little difficult to get car parts because they're behind with the whole COVID and everything that happened.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm waiting for right now is just the Kong 5-inch intake, the carbon one. And other than that, they told me drop it off on next Friday, and yeah, I mean, it's gonna be badass, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, obviously we're gonna record all that stuff. So
yeah, for
get
sure.
some dyno videos and maybe a couple slow-mos of installs and all that stuff. They do incredible work. They've done work on my old GTO I had, on my Z01 1LE, on my 08 C6Z I had. So I'm very happy with their work. So I'm excited to see what this does. All right, bro. I have a question for you.
What's up?
So the question that everybody always asks, whether it's me selling a car to somebody or whether it's somebody on the forums, they always say, should I get a C6 ZR1 for the money, or should I get a C7Z for the bells and whistles? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I went C7.
And then obviously I went C6 ZR1, but I've never seen a race before. Stock for stock. Obviously you got headers, so you might have a little bit of an advantage, but I would still say they're stock for stock.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go try it out, man.
I'm gonna try it out.
Everybody right now, go comment down below and let us know what you would choose, a C7 Z06 or C6 ZR1. Also, I guess on who's gonna take the L.
I think I'm gonna take the L just because you got the headers, but you don't have a tune. I don't have a tune either, and I got intake and a catback, so that's gonna be
It's an interesting race, I think.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a driver's race.
I guess let's get it. We're gonna go race. Okay, first we're gonna talk about 3 things we like and then 3 things we don't like.
If you were to tell somebody what are the 3 things you absolutely love about your C7Z, what would they be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I obviously like everything about this car. The top 3 things I like about this car is interior, coming from C6 Grand Sport. This is a big interior upgrade, I would think. It has the calm seats, a bunch of suede or or Alcantara, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber dash.
They're throwing shade over here at the C6
my
game.
bad. But, you know, you get a screen, you know, the nice screen.
Right.
So I definitely love that. It's part of the reason I upgraded to the C7. Number 2 would be how wide these cars are. Like, it just, I don't know, it looks thick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she thick.
It looks thick. Third would be these brakes. And I got the carbon ceramic brakes, which are incredible. I know they're very expensive. Honestly worth it. They break when you brake. they
Right, I'm telling you, it feels like a front flip.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I love this car. What about you? What are the top three things for the C6 ZR1 that you like?
I'm kind of in the same boat just like you. There's not a whole lot of negative things, I guess, that I don't like about it, but if I were to say, I kind of agree with you too. On body-wise, I like how the C6, like, I guess, like the curves. Like, the curves are just, the body lines, everything is there. It all flows really well together. Secondly, I think what I like the most about it is it's very easy to make power in. Simplistic modifications, like what I'm about to do to the car, is it's just basic bolt-ons. It's nothing crazy, and it's so easy to make 700 plus in this car. Lastly, I would say the famous, you know, glass hood. I think that's like super cool, man. Like, you know, you're driving by, everyone knows it's a ZR1 when they see, you know, the glass hood with the exposed supercharger. I think that's the coolest thing out there.
That's my favorite part too, man. I love that hood, and it's all carbon fiber. I don't know if you guys can pick it up.
Carbon, all that.
Check all that out. ZR1, you get that see-through supercharger. Yeah, that's my favorite part. Man, it's a sick car. Very hard to, you know, pick these out. It's just kind of me, you know, just trying to add something to the video. But first things first is the tires. They don't grip on the street. I'm sure these are good for track, but I'm gonna track my car. Second thing, how many rock chips these cars get. They're like,
dude, they're low, dude.
So very low cars, and you know, it's not, I understand it needs to be low and stuff, but you know, you get a bunch of rock chips, a bunch of bugs. Luckily my car is clear, bro, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, but look, man, you're just like,
Look at these bugs.
what would you say? You're maybe 4 or 5 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, dude, it's low. I feel you on that.
Yeah, and it being an expensive car, you know, it hurts. So my third thing would be the rear. The rear on Corvettes, on C6 and C7s. I don't know if the other early years get it too, but
I know what you're about to say.
look at this. I don't know if you pick it up on here, but look, the rear can never be cleaned. It's like maybe 5 minutes after you clean it, it's already dirty.
Then it gets dirty.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. It's just kind of me, you know, nitpicking at it, but I love this car, so I don't think there's anything else I hate about it.
All relatively similar with this car, but I mean, I guess to start off with, what I would say is the thing that, as I'm learning, that I hate the most is the limiting factor of cooling on the car. You modify the car further and further, you get faster. The problem is you're spinning the blower faster, which means you need cooling. So you need to do a heat exchanger, you need to do a coolant expansion tank, you gotta do the column intercooler bricks. I mean, it's more things added onto the list, which is kind of annoying. The second thing I don't like is, obviously I'm a little bit of a bigger guy, so the problem is the seats are cool. So they updated them in 2012, just like the Grand Sport you had. We had the same interior, but if you notice right here, this bolster tends to just go flat. So I mean, yeah, there's a fix to it. Just take it to an upholstery shop and maybe they can put some more padding in there, but that's just a little annoying for how expensive the car is. Last thing that I hate, that I really didn't, I guess going into getting a ZR1, I was not prepared for it. Yes, it is an expensive car coming from an 08 C6Z. It really wasn't that crazy to modify. I guess, you know, price wise per mod on a ZR1, that's probably my number one thing I hate, is so expensive to modify. I don't know if it's just because you own a ZR1, here's a player tax because, you know, you own a ZR1, but it is really expensive to modify.
Oh, expensive to have that badge right there.
If you're buying a ZR1, just prep yourself. If you want to modify your car, it does get a little expensive.
I got Mendez behind me in the C6 ZR1. Placing bets on myself. I think I got the C6, but we'll see. I got my girlfriend recording, so it might be a little shaky maybe, but I think she got it. I think we're gonna do one more last race right here. I don't have excuses, but I didn't hear him say go on the second race.
1, 2, 3.
Damn! Wow. We just got done racing.
Yeah, dude.
I think it was a pretty close race. I think I got him a little bit just because the headers.
Yeah, one of them I took off a little early. It's kind of hard to hear because his car is just so loud, dude.
It's loud.
Nah, that's pretty good race,
Yeah,
man. I think
good.
the advantage was the headers, but imagine when you're tuned and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah, and you
and-
too, man. So
Yeah, so it's
we're
not
excited
bad.
for
So if you choose to get a C6 ZR1 or a C7Z, you can't go wrong. It's pretty much
it's close.
it's pretty much close. So
Alrighty, guys, subscribe, like, comment,
comment down below
and
stay tuned for the next one.
there you go.